Hello, hi guys, welcome. How are we doing? Welcome back to Coffee Talk. Hi there, Blockstruts Pele, how are you doing? Welcome in. We are here to mix lives and change drinks, and none of it's going to matter. Because we're just a little guy in a coffee shop. Yeah, back up with this tonight. I have seen another game I might start rotating in at some point soon. There's a game called Pirates Cove that just came out onto Game Pass. And it's like, build ye a pirate hideout. I'm like, oh, that sounds right up my alley, mate. So yeah, I'm gonna see what the specs are like, and then see, like, maybe do a tutorial level or something, see, get a feel for it, and see if it's something to rotate in. But I remember I was gonna play, I was meant to play, what was it? Nova Roma, that's right. I played like 45 minutes of it, but it was at a point where I was really struggling with some sort of like exhaustion issue, so we never really played that one on stream. So I kind of want to do something similar to that, maybe, but maybe different. I don't know. I feel like I played myself out on that game, so I played quite a lot of it, and then I haven't played it since like 2 months now. Anyhow, let's crack on with this, shall we? So we're still only about a third of the way through the game. Wow, there's a lot to this, huh? Alright, fair enough. Let's continue. While we do that, who's joining us today? Who is this? Right, let's take a swig of my drink really quickly. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with?
There is definitely something that you can do.
What is it?
Can we work here?
Excuse me? What?
Is it possible for us to work here?
What? Why?
We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here.
Yeah. I can see your communication skills improved an awful lot since you arrived.
That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly.
Sounds like a good strategy.
That is why we ask you to allow us to work here.
Because you want to interact with our customers?
That is correct.
I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job.
Oh.
Excuse me. Hi there, Sam Halingbe, how are you doing? I'm the best YouTuber? I hope so. Oh, thank you. I try. Oh, excuse me. Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow.
Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity.
Hi there, Brian Leland, how you doing? Welcome on in.
But it has to be today.
May I know why?
Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow.
Alright. You subscribed? Oh, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer.
Understood.
There are other things you need to keep in mind.
What is that?
Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest that you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. That is pretty good advice. Just like, you know, don't talk to people sometimes. Can I download a game called Melon Sandbox? Melon Sandbox? I've never heard of that, I'm afraid. Melon Sandbox? That looks kind of messed up. The first image that comes up is some guy being tortured out of his limbs in a crushing machine. Oh no, it kind of reminds me of the laser machine. If you know what I'm talking about, then well, I'm afraid that you're probably going to hell, just like I am. Okay, give me a minute. I'm just putting one of my monitor lights on because it's my office has gotten kind of dark all of a sudden. I might have a look at it off stream, but like it doesn't look like something I would immediately stream. I'd need to give it a look at first.
How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not?
That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language.
Non-verbal signs.
Yes.
That will be very hard for us.
Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking. Or when you should stop.
Thank you. We will need that so much.
Well, that's basically what we need to do here.
Do we need a special outfit to do the job?
Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it'll make you look more legit for the job.
That is a very earthling thing to do.
It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? Wait, that's the...
We are!
Okay, let's start the night. Who's coming in today, I wonder?
Welcome.
Oh, it's Freya. Holy wow! What the hell is happening?
Good evening, Miss Freya.
Hey, Shinsu, what's going on here? Well, Neil's working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero. For an alien invasion? Oh, it's not that. Neil's just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help.
There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around.
What?
We have learned something since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn.
I might have a look at it off stream, but like, yeah, it's something I'll have a look at, like, at some point. But, you know, another time. Possibly over the weekend I'll have a look at it. Alright? And you just agreed to this. On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and, communicate. Fair trade. Is it just me or is my mouth tracking kind of... Is it off... No, I think it's fine. What's in it for you, then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return?
Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask.
Don't mention it, it's fine. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out... Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up? In the elevator? Yeah. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realised immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know.
We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel.
Roblox? I've never played Roblox. I'll be honest, I've never even been interested in Roblox. It looks weird. It looks like a weird version of like someone mashed Lego and Minecraft together. The only thing I know about it is oof, and that's about it.
How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house.
Huh? You allowed to do that?
We will pay for the drink.
No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil.
That was the best thing to do according to our senses.
It was.
So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya?
Your favourite.
Our favourite?
Anything. I trust you with the decision. Oh, we get to make literally anything for her. Okay. This should be interesting, then. What are we going to make for her? What have we... Is there anything that we've not made yet? So let's have a look at, like, coffees. So we've done triple coffee, double coffee milk, coffee and 2 milks, coffee ginger milk. We haven't done, like... We haven't done a mint coffee, have we? Like, maybe a mint latte. We can't do... no, we could do a mint latte. Let's see what comes out. Mint milk coffee. It's Neil's hand. Go on then, serve it.
Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop.
Well, who else is going to brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. I've answered your question. Yeah, I literally answered you like 2 minutes ago. Bit weird. But today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Oh, I could do with a caffeine infusion right now. Work has been a bit of a heck today, I'll be honest. I think really I could just do with a beer.
Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races. And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable.
I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation.
It was just...
Neil, Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee.
Oh. We are glad to hear that, then.
That was a figure of speech, Neil.
Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language.
It'll always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Languages will become more and more skibbity. I think you're a bot at this point, because I've answered, like, directly to your comments 3 or 4 times now, and I'm getting stuff like, are you listening to me? Can you see my comment? So, yeah, no, we're not having this. Yeah, we're not having that. Yeah, this is a common thing with bot accounts, guys. So one of the ways that you can tell if an account is a bot is they'll post things that sound like they're interacting with you, and then they'll start with comments like, are you listening to me? Can you just see my comment? And it's like, but I've answered that. And I've answered that multiple times. And it's that point where you know that it's like, it's just a program running off lines of text. It's like, okay, so this is not actually a person. This is literally just an AI that is trying to probably scam me for art commissions. You get very used to it in this sector. So, moving on.
Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask.
Ask away.
How fast do you write?
Not fast enough, apparently.
But do you have numbers?
Numbers?
How many words do you produce per day?
I don't think I have the exact number, but full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words a day. Damn. I've done a 5,000 word a day write-a-thon, and like honestly, it's taxing as hell. When I wrote my novel, there was some being a writer is really weird. So some days you are absolutely on top of your game and you just bang the words out. Like there's been a few days where I've done 10,000 words in a single day. You know, 10,000 words of rough draft in one day. And then there were other days where I could barely get 500 out. Like, my target when I was writing my novel was always 500 words a day, because I couldn't do it full time. And then maybe try for 1,000 on a weekend. But then when I got to... Oh, hold on a minute. Now, that's interesting. Hold on. Whoop. Yeah, when I got to the point where, like, I was really on fire, it's like 5 to 10,000, no problem at all. You know, and then I got to a point where I just, like, I suppose I lost faith in myself with writing. And then I also got to a point where, hey, Zach, how you doing? Welcome on in. I got to a point where I also lost faith in the story I was telling, but only because I just kind of was like, is this my story to tell? And then I started doubting myself, and as soon as that doubt set in, I've just not been able to pick up my pen since that point. So it's a bit sad, really, but, you know, it is what it is. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. Hello there, Debbie. How are you doing? Welcome on in.
Ha 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 ha! I wish.
Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories.
That is pretty hard to understand.
Yeah, I actually have people who, well, put it this way, Zach. My second novel is actually ready to publish, but I just, like I said, I just lost my faith in myself with it. And then my third novel, I got about 90,000 words into it. I still remember exactly where I left off, but I can't bring myself to work on it. I just can't motivate for it at the moment. Hey, Loven, how you doing? You're on your grandma's phone, Debbie. Ooh, I hope she knows. Maybe your grandma's going to be really into VTubers very soon.
Yippee! But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings.
Yep.
Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts.
Right, again. She does know. Good. Excellent. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there.
So it is still a valid parameter.
Definitely.
Cool.
That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are Linson on Earth. Oh, who's coming in?
Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle.
She's just like, what the fuck's going on? I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. A little bit of ginger? So 2 coffees and 1 ginger? See what we get? You used to write during your lunch break, companies started changing policies to make it difficult to write at work? Oof. That's not ideal. Yeah, I actually did some writing at work previously, like on lunch breaks and whatnot, but I did most of it just, you're a 9-year-old? Why are you on the internet? The internet is no place for a 9-year-old. Sorry, bear with me a second. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's, I remember just, like, sitting... What game is this? Toast, Toast VR, I should say. This is Coffee Talk. It's a game where you make coffee and you talk. You're cleaning up 2,000 points of Blood Angels. Oof. I'm not too bad. Wife had fracture clinic today. So her wound is no longer looking unpleasant, so the antibiotics have worked quite nicely. And she has 2 more weeks in the cast with bed rest, and then they're going to take her back to the fracture clinic, take the boots onto it. You don't know I'm the first person to talk to you? Oh, fair enough, but youngsters on the internet should be careful. Let's just say that, just because the internet is a wild place, and it gets weirder and weirder the farther into it you go, so don't go too deep, alright? Don't go too deep into the more of YouTube, because like that's when things get a bit non-Euclidean. Yes. So we've made a jahi tubruk. I'm going to serve this. It's coffee with a little bit of ginger. Hey, thank you, Zach. Thank you. Yeah, she's definitely on the mend. I think 2 more weeks and she'll actually be... When she's in the air boot, in theory, she's going to be mobile around the house again. So she might not be confined to bed. She might be able to like go up and down the stairs easily. Oh, it skipped. Ah, okay, love, no worries. So just to recap, she has had fracture clinic today. Everything's looking good. She's got 2 more weeks of cast. Then she's going to be put into an air boot. When she's in the air boot, in theory, she can move around the house a bit. So she's not just going to be confined to bed. So yeah, definitely on the up and up. And then she's got 4 weeks, I believe, in the air boot. After those, while she's in the air boot, she's got like a phased return to mobility, and then by the end of that 4 weeks, well, firstly, that's roughly where Vexpo is, and then secondly, in theory, she's going to be back to mobility in full. So that's looking good. You know, that's looking real good. Not bad. Thanks.
You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle?
Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed.
Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here.
Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk to the customers here. I can see that. You still trying to get laid? Wow.
Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other?
Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which, essentially, is not really listening at all. True?
That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step.
One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then?
Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh.
What's the occasion?
No special occasion. It's just, Oh?
I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What's happening here?
Wait, I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. She's crashing out. Where's Shinsu? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here.
Oh, you're safe.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Please let me take a breath.
Here, please drink this water. Sipper, sipper, sipper. Feeling better now?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here is the deal. He'll slip and slide on this banana peel. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Shinsu.
It's nothing really.
But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella.
Isn't that a music festival? Is this Fantasy Earth? Yeah, it's like... Imagine Earth, but like there's basically all of your D&D sort of species and all that everywhere. So it's like... call it like if D&D, but like in modern Seattle. And also there's aliens as well. What? Notice the fact that Myrtle is just laughing. Everyone else is just like, what the hell? She's just like, nice.
What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella.
Just go to a music festival and get laid.
That is why we decided the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here.
Even Aqua's laughing at this.
We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know.
We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember?
Yeah, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, see? I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yeah, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink.
Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway.
But... Wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your.
Incredible.
Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How'd you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game?
Depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI, UX.
It must be fun to finish working on your creation. I mean, surely remove some of the weight from my chest. Just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself.
Oh god, I feel like that. Looks like a Buckeye jersey. I have no idea. Hold on. You should. Oh, you'd be proud of me today, Zach. My wife got sent some ranch dressing. Hang on, let's have a look at the. I think you might be right. You know. Let's see. Ohio State. I think you're right. You know. Hold on, I'm just having a look at Wikipedia. Yeah. Hey there, Tamari. How you doing? Welcome on in. Sorry, I'm just googling something really quickly. Just bear with me a second, guys. Yeah, my wife got sent some sachets of Hidden Valley ranch dressing, like powdered. So I made some last week and it went really badly. It came out very watery because I used way too much milk. Because I didn't realize that you Yanks use a cup as a very specific measurement. And all my cups, like this blooming thing, is like 800 milliliters, right? This thing, all my cups are huge. I was like, 1 cup? Well, all right. And it came out watery as hell. So today I was just like, I'll just get my blender. I'll put a little bit of milk in, a bit of mayonnaise, like a 1-to-2 ratio. And then after I did that, blended it up, and it actually came out really good. So yeah, I've Yankified myself. Yeah, you're doing really great. Excellent. Love to hear it. I'm not doing too bad. Bit of a day at work, but I got through to the weekend, so I can have a beer. Yippee! I read some of your short stories, after our first meeting. I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine.
Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring,
Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people.
I really am sorry.
I know, I said thanks already, right?
But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that.
Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me.
What's your problem?
Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all.
I thought Full Metal Conflict had a game every 2 years. Is it possible to... It is possible to overshare and overcare. It really is. It really, really is. Like,
I know! How can we overcare and overshare? I care about you guys, so let's talk about my hemorrhoids!
I don't actually have hemorrhoids, alright? That was just a point for emphasis. Please do not believe that I have hemorrhoids, okay? I don't. I do not. All my poops are completely normal. Some are quite large, but otherwise normal. Okay, we should probably move on from this topic of conversation.
Yeah, I don't really work on them. Not directly.
So what do you work on?
A secret project. I'll tell you under friend NDA, okay?
Alright, I'm not at the paper anymore anyway.
Clip and ship it. Ah, fuck. God damn. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre.
Isn't that a dream job for some people?
That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years.
That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all.
My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. And of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved.
Ow.
There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said.
So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years?
Sometimes our team works to support others, where they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in.
No wonder folks would consider the 7 samurai.
They're making this very game Inception.
I haven't thought about that film in years, In actual years. I almost forgot it existed.
I guess, yeah.
By the way, Myrtle, I just realised.
What?
Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right?
More or less, yeah.
When was the last time you had a vacation?
Before I joined this company, I guess.
That's like 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yeah, that's why. You need a vacation.
But I can't just take one.
You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow.
But tomorrow is,
I'm not done yet. You'll take tomorrow, the day after, and another day off.
Where should I go?
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
You will?
I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation.
What about Max West?
That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now.
Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right?
Alright. Oh, I'm so excited.
Had an effect on the zeitgeist. Wouldn't say it's a classic. That's fair. Yeah. It's well, I mean, it's talked about more often than Game of Thrones season 7 at least, or Game of Thrones at all. Like, do you remember how back in the late thousands and then through all the tens, Game of Thrones was on everyone's like talking points for TV, and then they released season 7 and no one spoke about it ever again, except to say, hey, wasn't it weird that Game of Thrones vanished after season 7 released? Mad. I still can't believe how badly they botched the ending for that show.
Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Oh, don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now. And prepare for our getaway.
I'll come with you.
To my apartment?
No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time.
Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there.
May you find joy during your vacation.
Okay, see you folks later.
Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya.
I know, but not now.
I've got to finish this draft first.
As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya.
Thanks, Neil. Anyway, you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Well, please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Ooh, cappuccino. It's now October the 2nd, 2020. So I think the octopus and the orca... Benikapow. Waka 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 waka. Benikapow, if you know what I mean. Okay. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. New, healthier Fury sensitive might be available sooner. Action video game rising hell blamed for violence in school. God, do you remember when Doom was blamed for, like, violence? And I remember very specifically, it was like, oh, this game is evil, this game is the devil, and it's just like, this is not the most Christian game that's ever been released. The whole point is you're blowing the hell out of demons. You're sending them back to hell. You're going down there and punching them in the dick for the Lord. Yeah. I don't know, I never understood all that stuff myself. But then I am just a goofy little guy, you know? Welcome. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow Ricer friends. Hello there, Jasana. There's a bug here on YouTube where these people change. These people change? What am I going to change into? Am I going to change into, like, a cat? Am I going to change into a cat? Is that what's going to happen? Uh-oh. Not again. That's the second time this week. Ah. Why not do it here? It's her favourite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Rice is gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. Sorry. Bear with me a second, guys. What was that? She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Doom is implicitly Christian coded. Yeah, exactly. Like, the whole thing, like, oh no, great evil has risen up from hell. You're one guy. You have a shotgun. And, you know... I mean, I was going to say send them to God, but, like, they're demons. That's not quite going to work, is it? So just, you know, send them back downstairs. That's how I think we word it there. We send them back downstairs. And, yeah, we do it whilst we go... Wow, that's actually quite hard. What would I rather do? Play Super Mario Maker 3 or have 10 years of bad luck with the PS4? I mean, I have had my PS4 for 10 years, so that's a thing I've done. I've never played Mario Maker, actually. I've never played any Mario Maker game. I didn't even know they were up to 3. I thought I just had, like, 1. Damn. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realise that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Carco advertising 5 in that since I'm rich? Rich? I wish. I wish I was rich. That reminds me, I should probably buy a lottery ticket. Maybe later. No, I'm definitely not rich. Like, I would say I'm, like, working class comfortable. You know, I earn enough that I'm able to maintain a comfortable enough lifestyle, but, like, I still have to be a bit frugal every so often. Definitely not rich, though. No, I'm just British. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear, or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. Ah, that's deeper than I would have thought. So what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say I do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Including our interaction now. Ah, man. Now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolates. With ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Okay. Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. Okay. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Shinsu, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh, man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. I mean, to be fair, that's the sort of answer I would actually give in person. Like, people come onto my stream sometimes and like, hey, how old are you? And I'm just like, I'm old enough to know better. Fun story, that's actually the tagline. Like, I got that tagline from my band, because like, our tagline is, hi, we're this band here. We play hardcore punk, we're old enough to know better. And I just thought that was very funny. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask next?
Hello, everyone.
Another game? This is garbage? Yeah, you seem to be a bit of a dick, so goodbye. Oh, your stream is garbage. I'm going to another live. Well, yeah, fuck off to another live then. Don't be a knob. Wow, that's 2 people I've banned tonight. I'm on an absolute streak.
Why are you both looking at me like that?
Freya, you look, horrible?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened?
You'd be better asking what didn't happen. Because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft.
You need to rest.
I missed my deadline. Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company. Because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso.
Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep.
Espresso! Please.
The game told me something, not just now. You gotta go, Zach, no worries. Lunch break's over. You have a good rest of your day, alright? And, yeah, make sure to look after yourself and hopefully see you tomorrow for some Stardew. But if not, take care and make sure you have a good weekend, alright? So, it said, just now, she wants espresso, but what people want is not always what they need. Do I have something that would help her sleep? Something soothing. Something soothing, huh? I don't seem to have made anything yet. I mean, if I was going to try and get myself to sleep, it would be... start with milk. And then I guess, like... I would probably personally go for mint, but I feel like that's just me. Let's try honey and cinnamon. Let's see where this gets us. I don't think. Maybe if we do it the other way round? Oh, that certainly seems like the one. Here you go.
What the hell, dude? This isn't even coffee.
Drink.
But this isn't what...
Drink!
Okay.
It's on the house.
It better be.
How was the meeting?
It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. But that also means things, not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten.
Oh. Oh.
It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that... I'm going to do your usual corner. Although, thanks to your drink, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay awake or not.
She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. Yeah, she better do. Like, that was a free drink. Oh, there we go. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I have to thank you, subconscious, then. I guess you should. Uh-oh. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. Oh, this is awkward. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Shinsu. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Okay, gingerbread coffee, huh? Is that going to be coffee with 2 ginger? Let's try it. No. Gingerbread coffee. Gingerbread coffee. It's not coffee ginger, right? What does gingerbread have in it? Oh, obviously ginger and bread, I guess. But that's not the point. Let's try maybe cinnamon. My dad always used to put cinnamon into fruitcakes. And, like, it wasn't a very massive amount. You couldn't really taste all that much of it, but you definitely noticed when it wasn't there. I'm going to try that. Oh, perfect. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me when I was growing up. With my family. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs on at the moment. Because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very lower thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks for that last annoying job. It went well in the end? Kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? Uh-oh. I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Shinsu standing in front of us. Not even Shinsu. Oh, fuck you two then. Don't tell me your secrets, you knobs. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired. Knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Hey, ladies. I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I'd find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the things I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable.
It is. But a friend told me once. You gotta do what you gotta do.
He must be a pretty cool guy. Yes, I am a pretty cool guy. I fight alien and I don't afraid of anything.
He is. What's next for us, Baileys?
I don't know, Laura.
I met some new people this week.
Including that supermodel?
You knew?
That girl in the corner told me.
Yeah, including that supermodel.
And how does that make you feel?
Like a fool.
What?
He said a lot of things I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You get along with him.
Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before?
A lot. From a certain hipster elf.
And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us?
I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week?
I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf.
Huh. What are the odds?
What are the odds, indeed?
What did your werewolf say?
Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family.
Baileys.
I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard.
What was it?
I was just using it as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway. For myself.
You know me, Baileys.
I do.
And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess.
I get why you think that way, Laura. Blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water, but what's the second part of that saying again? Not as thick as the water of the covenant, I believe. It's something to that effect.
What should we do?
Laura.
Yes, Baileys?
Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easy thing to do after all.
But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves.
An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great.
You'll live a long time. But you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege.
But it's not a perfect life without you.
What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me.
Laura, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you it won't be a life worth living.
Baileys, I believe in you.
Oh? Cutscene? Oh, smooch. Yay, they're back together! Laura,
Baileys,
I feel like we're living in a soap opera.
It seems so.
So what's our plan?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Are we going on a date?
I'm going to my parents' place.
Oh.
And I want you to come with me.
What?
That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow?
Well, no. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them.
You'll be fine.
You don't want to tell them about this first?
You'll be alright.
Well, they never forbade you from dating other races?
They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong.
Okay, this could be a good first step.
It is.
It's set then.
I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but can we think about it?
We can think about it.
And anything else. Later.
I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me?
I have my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you.
Oh, Lua, thank you.
Are you still staying at Farron's house?
Yeah.
You're staying with me tonight.
Huh? What about your roommate?
She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night.
Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Shinsu.
Yes?
We're leaving.
Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week.
The pleasure was mine. We were off then.
See you.
Thank you for coming. There's definitely going to be a lot of that later. Oh dear. Bit saucy.
That was pretty intense.
Oh, you're back in real world.
I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know.
That is cold.
What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry.
You look better than before, though. For now.
I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't...
Oh boy. I think that's Gala. Oh, as he hulks out, he's mobbed.
Whoa!
Frank, get over here.
This wolf? Is that him?
I think so. Welcome, sir. He's mobbed out on us.
Are you crazy? You can't treat a well with a fury like a normal customer.
Trust me, he must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Okay, we found his thing last time, didn't we? Oh boy. He's not going to let us do it, is he? Oh boy, we have to try and remember this. So it was ginger, it was a tea, wasn't it? Tea, milk, and ginger? We'll try that. Yes. Here's your... Wow. He's calming down.
What the hell? Is that really him?
After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%.
Well, whoever he is. This place survived.
Thankfully, yeah. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clear up some of the mess anyway.
Good idea.
Can you get back alright by yourself?
I'll manage.
Take care on your way back.
You be careful too. See you tomorrow.
See ya. Well, that was different. Okay. Doo-doo. Weirdstein Company criticised for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Kushel 2020 do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Okay. Welcome.
Hey, Shinsu.
Good evening, Freya. You look very cheerful today.
And it's all thanks to you.
What did I do?
Haha.
I finally got a good night's sleep last night. Like, I slept like a log. A proper 12 hours of closed my eyes and not thinking about anything. Good for you. You really needed that. I know. But I had a deadline coming. I've been pushing myself to finish this draft. A bit too much, I guess. So how's it going now? You won't believe this. I probably will. But when I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water. And not forced crap like I've been writing recently. And that's why taking a break is important. Yeah, recharge those batteries. Yeah. You don't need to start lecturing me now. So, what's your plan now? Now as in right now at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. Okay. And after that, I'll continue writing. Sounds like a solid plan. You know where the restroom is. Okay. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only knew the vibes of the place, then just write here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? But... See? There's a customer coming right now. So don't you worry about me. Oh. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit. Freya, Shinsu, I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala, hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no couches, no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady there? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No? It's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty, at least a little. Alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee, not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice? The one with cinnamon? Yeah. A cup of sugar and spice, please. Sugar and spice. It needs to be sweet, then, I guess. Sugar and spice. I don't know that. Do I know that one? I don't think I've made it. Sorry, I'm just picking my neck, alright. It's gotta have, like... I think it's this. Oh, hey, nice. Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. Hey! Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. Shinsu, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was really packed yesterday, after that announcement. Announcement? The one saying that a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just... stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. The announcement said it wasn't ready, just that it's coming soon. You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at the news stall. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them, though. Finding out the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift I left immediately. Normally I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course, but I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But I was too late. Thankfully I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place.
God, excuse me for asking this.
Yes?
But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right?
As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes.
Well, that's good to hear.
This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards, usually I end up destroying stuff around me, or worst case, hurting myself. Despite all of that, I'm still glad no one got hurt.
Always looking for the positive side, aren't you?
Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to pay back... if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Yeah, sure, what are you having? Same as yesterday. So it was, that's it, tea, milk and ginger. Excuse me. Get served, idiot. Here's your special brew. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink.
By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere?
That's the plan. It has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I guess. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Whew. Uh-oh. That was a slam and a half.
What the? Rachel? What's going on? Huh. What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella. Just to get into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, Shinto, a cafe latte, please.
I've made that before. I'm sure I have. Yeah, coffee milk. Okay. Get served, idiot. Your cafe latte's ready?
Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and... I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me.
Hi there, Tiffany. Welcome in. How you doing? Oof.
What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds.
Did the concert go well, at least?
Oh, yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session.
Nice.
So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show.
After-show press conference?
Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we just decided to do a mini-conference.
Good for you.
You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you.
But your manager's probably worked on some of his influence too.
Haha.
So why are you here?
Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting.
What party?
He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages. At a club in Belltown.
Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian?
I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time. Because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true.
No, I know you can do it by using his name, but I don't think you should do that with you.
Why? I'm an adult.
No, you're not Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties?
Well, no. You have?
Not personally. I've heard stories.
What stories?
He knows how to party.
That's good then.
That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party? That might be a bit too far. Welcome, huh? Uh-oh.
Oh, meow. What the hell? Oh no. Dad! What?
Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry?
Yeah. Dad, what happened? Shinsu, can you get a cup of milk for him, please?
Just milk?
Just milk.
Meow. Milk. Get milked, idiot. Maybe not, huh? It's literally just milk. Here.
Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please?
They're on their way. I've contacted the hospital.
Thank you.
I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way.
Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help.
Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Wow. What the hell?
Oh boy, that was really something, huh?
Yeah.
2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place. As they go to when they need help.
You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side.
Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kind of understand them. I hope Hendry's alright.
Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
Well, that was all pretty hectic. I need to continue writing.
Take your time and place then.
Will do.
I think we finished that day? We did. Okay. Oh dear. Guys, I know it's only been a short one today. I'm gonna wrap things up like now. My voice is starting to hurt. And this game, like, really demands that my voice stay... wait, what? Police raid on private Coachella afterparty's biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Fight broke out during Coachella, cops in police custody. Oh, I think that's the manager. Oh boy. Right, let me just get a save in there, and I will pull over to here. I think I need to start doing actual vocal warm-ups before streams like this one. Day 13, yeah, all good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the problem is, like, especially when there's female characters I'm voicing, like, I have to kind of really push my vocal folds close together, and it really fatigues them. It really fatigues them quite significantly. So, yeah. Not ideal, but yes, we're going to be back tomorrow with Stardew Valley at 4 PM UK time. So we're probably going to go. We started summer. We're up to like I think we're like 4 or 5 days into summer. So we're probably going to get like halfway into the season. But we're really going to be pushing hard on getting towards perfection now. Like we are very well on the way. We need to start getting the obelisk and whatnot in. So what I'm probably going to do is really quickly nip on to Stardew, just check what day I'm on, and actually get like an actual plan together for what I need to do. Or I could just make it up as I go along. That's fun. I'm good at that as well. You know, I'm good at just bullshitting my way through that game. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, right. I'm gonna wrap things up there, guys, and go and get myself a warm drink because, like I said, my throat is not doing too good. So we will be back tomorrow 4 PM UK time with Stardew Valley. In the meantime, take lots of care, have a good rest of your day, enjoy whatever it is you're doing, and maybe get yourself a hot chocolate. Could be nice. Until then, I will see you soon, alright? Take care.